Hey, we're visiting my friend Curt. Now, if you remember, Curt's the one that came to my house and did a lot of heavy lifting.
And then you didn't use that footage.
No, because I was embarrassed. I wanted to use my own heavy lifting to show that I could still do it.
And now you did it again this week.
I did?
Yeah.
I did. I'm getting stronger and tougher all the time.
Awesome.
Today, we're in a spirit of bipartisanship here.
Now that the election's over.
Now that the election's over, we're proving that we can get along. The
Right.
orange team and the green team can all be here together.
Yep.
So we're going to actually have 2 episodes because I don't know if we better let these guys, you know, get that close. Don't you think we ought to have separate episodes?
Yeah, I think this is as close as they should ever be.
Yeah. So we're going to work on Curt's leaves. Behind the camera there, he has a bunch of big trees. You can see some trees behind. We got 2 different approaches to deal with the leaves. In this first episode, we're going to be using this huge leaf plow. Let's get started. Folks, just like snow removal, there are who knows how many ways to remove leaves.
More than one.
Yeah. Question is, are there any good ways to remove leaves? We'll have to figure that out. Now, I'm not an expert because we really don't have that many leaves, and where I live, it is so windy that they're all the neighbor's problem.
Yeah.
So what approach have you been using to try to remove your leaves?
Well, the last 2 years, my son's been suspended from school, so he's been the leaf blower.
Problem solved, episode over.
Now, before that, I was using a backpack blower, which is a little heavy and a little uncomfortable, but it works pretty well. But then watching him do it, because it's not going to be an easy day when you're home with me. So it takes him all day to push the leaves to the woods, and then the wind blows them right back in a few days later. So they're just falling steadily today, too.
Yeah, I have a feeling by the time we get done, we'll just have to start all over again.
The big challenge with using leaf blowers when you have this volume of leaves, though, is you can push them out of a bed and you've got kind of a little wall, and then you push those walls together and it just becomes this insurmountable, immovable thing. I found that you can actually blow from the back of the pile of leaves to the front, and you can very gradually move it to the woods, but it's really cumbersome and inefficient.
So this approach that we're going to try today is to use the blower to get them out of the beds, to build small piles, and then we're going to try to use this plow to take those big piles, maybe to relieve that part that becomes inefficient with a blower.
Yeah.
I mean, a blower is incredibly efficient for the first part.
Gets it clean.
And then when the pile gets a certain depth, it just doesn't, it doesn't do it anymore. Here's my plan. I think you take a blower in each hand.
Double wielding?
And I take the tractor.
Oh. How about you take the blowers, because we're at my house, and I take the tractor, because it's on my tractor.
Boy, I don't have an argument.
All right, then.
Here we go.
Let's get into this. I think that's a pretty good challenge. I mean, for the leaf blowers, it would probably take me another hour just to push that over to the woods.
Yeah, I mean, this took us what? About 2 minutes.
Yeah, not long.
And yet, once we get there, I noticed the pile begins to roll back over itself.
Yeah.
And so we did what we would consider the easy part with a blower.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Think you can push those?
Let's find out.
Okay. Now that's Asher, and this is a leaf plow from Ventrac. Neither Curt nor I have used it before, but we're kind of excited to try it out. This particular one, we'll give you instructions at the end of this video or somewhere later in this video. We're actually going to give it away. So let's see how it works. I doubt that it will bring every leaf off of the ground, but wow. Wow. What do you think, Curt?
This thing's amazing. It's making what would have taken literally hours. Just
Really?
minutes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I already have about 4 hours in blowing leaves off the roof and around the house and out of several of the beds. And this is just, yeah, the hard part is now easier than that.
So this was the hardest part.
Oh, absolutely.
So even though you've got several hours trying to blow it off,
Yeah.
actually getting them transported out to the woods was the hardest part of it.
Yeah, this is a game changer. And you know, my kids are always like, Dad, make a pile of leaves we can jump in. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pile them up so you can spread them back out. No, they're going to the woods. But now this is fun. I mean, I could do this again and again. I don't mind. You know, this is great.
I mean, that pile's huge already.
Yeah.
And you've done it about, what, 2 or 3 pushes?
Yeah. Yeah, it was one the full length, and then I picked up a couple little stripes. And yeah, I mean, just the pile I'm moving is...
You know, I think it's probably not a good idea for your son to see this because it won't be a deterrent.
Right, he'll want to get suspended. Man, he's having a great year though. So
That's good.
I'm glad you're here. Because I didn't want to do this on my own. Hey, Asher. Wow, that's great.
Curt's able to move leaves with this so fast that Christy can't keep up with the camera. We're gonna have to like give him some slow down medicine or something so that he has to go slower. Hey, it even works on that slope pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Wow.
Folks, I've been blowing here for quite some time. I'm down to half a battery on this particular blower. Several folks have asked what model this is. It is the BGA86. It's really lightweight, really nice.
I'm impressed.
You know, my problem is I got the raw end of the deal.
That's fair.
I'm supposed to be the tractor driver around here.
Well, that's true. Yours is the wrong color for this property, though.
Yeah, I can tell.
So.
I can tell. And boy, this is going fast, though. You notice
my gosh.
You can keep up with me. In fact, I can hardly keep up with you. But, you know, one push there, and you'll have that pushed in.
Yeah, and it's not perfect. It doesn't get all the leaves, but it makes this manageable.
Well, I noticed that I could go behind you after you've pushed the bulk of them out, and I could blow through one more time real easily then,
Yeah.
right?
So that first pass gets 90, and then I get 90% of the, I'm getting like 95, 98% of the leaves.
Yeah, so you get 90%, and then you get 90% of the 90%,
Right.
and before you know it, you don't have any
Diminishing
leaves
returns.
left.
But I mean, look at these piles. And it occurred to me at the end there that I could actually push them much further into the woods, which maybe they'll be a little less inclined to blow back into the yard. But man, this thing's great.
Now here's an example where that windrow stuff works really well. I've worked and worked to get that blown away from the house. Now we can just come along with that tractor and leaf plow. Take that whole batch. Very nice. So I believe this leaf plow is just over $2,000. It'll fit the Ventrac right on the front end of the Ventrac. It's got, with the 3-point hitch adapter that we're using here now, it'll fit on the back end of the tractor. Now you've even got another adapter we could put on. You've got a 3-point adapter for the front of your loader.
I do. It goes on the quick detach skid steer loader frame.
Yeah, and so that would allow you to put it on the front of this tractor.
It sure would. And then I don't have to look back, so
yeah,
no crick in the neck.
Now, having said that, has it been a problem to look back?
No, not at all. And I mean, goodness, this is fast enough.
Well, there's really no detail work to it. I mean, it's got the gauge wheels on it, so you don't really have to manage the depth.
It's a brute. I mean, I don't know that I could hurt it.
Okay, do you guys want this particular leaf plow? This is a pretty big giveaway for us. We've never had a giveaway this big before. And the first thing I have to do is wrestle it back from Curt, but assuming we can do that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna happen either, but assuming we can do that, this is gonna be a several step process. So since it's such a big item, I don't really mind people having to go to a few steps to make this happen. The first thing that you need to do is subscribe to our channel and turn on public subscriptions, right? So that I can tell that you're subscribed to my channel. And the next thing is we want to make sure that we give this to somebody who can really use it, like Curt here.
I can use it.
You can use it. Well, maybe you should sign up.
Yeah, okay. That'll happen.
Well, here's how you sign up. Not only do you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on public subscriptions, you also need to reply to the Facebook post of this exact video on our Facebook page. And why on Facebook? Because that's the only way I can come up with easily for you to post a couple of pictures. And so what I need a picture of is the area you're going to clean. In this case, this area here shows me that you really need the leaf plow. And I need to see a picture of the tractor you're going to pull it with. Okay?
Does it have to be a green tractor?
Nope. I don't care what color tractor
Awesome.
it is.
I can check that box.
You know, red would match pretty nice.
That's true.
So I guess we could both trade tractors and see if we could find a red one.
I'm good with what I have.
But, and then the last step is follow and like our Facebook page, Tractor Time with Tim. And those are the steps required. And then we will pick the winners out of the comments list on the Facebook post associated with this video. A little bit complicated. We'll put these step-by-step instructions
That works.
in the description below here in the YouTube video as well. But we just want to make sure it goes to a good home. That's why I'm making everybody go to these extra steps. I'm not trying to be extra mean or anything, but we just want to make sure it goes to a good home rather than somebody who just says, "Oh, a free stuff, I'll sign up." So
I'm
let
here
us
to
know.
tell you, if you need this, this is worth having.
Yeah,
This is a great product.
yeah. Oh, it worked better than I thought it would. I'll be honest.
For real. This thing's great. I'm not even trying to sell it. This thing is great. Because seriously, pushing the leaves, and of course I take closest, shortest path to the woods, but man, it's a bear.
Yeah.
This is a day's project,
Yeah. One more step on this leaf plow. If you want it, we're not going to ship it. So you'll have to come visit Tractor Time with Tim headquarters. Maybe you see that as a bonus. I don't know, but I'll try not to make you lift any 100-pound weights like I did when you visited, Curt.
It's assembled. I mean, you've done all the work.
Yeah, I had to assemble it myself, so you won't have to assemble it, but you will have to come pick it up. And we're in Lebanon, Indiana, so that's part of the restrictions as well. But overall, this is pretty incredible. If no one signs up, Curt,
I'll take it.
you'll be the winner.
Yeah, I'll come up right now.
Okay, so
How long did people have to sign up?
it's a 60-second sale. So no, it's going to last a little more than 60 seconds.
That's unfortunate. Because man, I see a Tractor
I think you
Time
would have
with
been the only one that could have signed
I
up.
see your video come up, I watch it immediately, and if I heard there was a 60-second contest, I mean, I would be like Johnny on the spot.
November the 20th, 2020, 11/20/2020. We'll stop taking applications, and then we'll try to award it as soon as we can after that. We'll put the information on Facebook in a YouTube post as well, and then we'll mention it in a video. But I honestly have no use for this, and I make no apologies for that. I am glad I don't have the leaves you have.
Yeah, it's a bear. We love it, but yeah, this time of year, it's just, there's a lot of work.
Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this. I know Kurt's enjoyed it. I got to take this back home because we don't want to get his project complete with this. We want to leave him some work by hand and some for his son, yeah.
Yep.
Stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to show you a different leaf collection tool, a totally different approach. As I said up front, there's a lot of different ways to collect leaves, and we'll show you a totally different approach. Meanwhile, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with 10.